Hi guys, today is the start of the 4th week of Advent and I'm going to be thinking about joy. Let's light our candles on the wreath. The first candle we lit represented hope. The second one was peace. The third one was love. And the last one is joy. But why joy? Well, people had been waiting hundreds and hundreds of years for a Messiah, a rescuer, to come and rescue them from the bad things that they did. And here he was, finally, baby Jesus. It says in the Bible that the shepherds were in the field watching their flocks when an angel of the Lord appeared to them and told them he had good news that would bring the people great joy. I wonder, have you ever had to wait for something like the people did? Did it bring you great joy? Was it something that you were expecting for Christmas, something you were really excited about? I wonder what it was. Joy! There are loads of things that can bring us joy. Things that bring me joy are my family, my dog. I love Christmas. Robins bring me joy and snow. I wonder, what brings you joy? You see, joy is amazing. The shepherds, when they heard the good news about baby Jesus, were filled with great joy. And what did they want to do with that joy? They wanted to share it. They ran from the field and told everybody they met the good news about Jesus. And soon, people after people after people were all filled with joy. And that can be the same for us. It's a bit like this science experiment. Just imagine that we're this bottle and we're filled with joy and excitement. And we want to share that with everybody we meet. And that's the balloon. So what happens when we do? We'll put the balloon on top of the bottle. When we share our joy with other people, that joy, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And soon, loads and loads of people are filled with joy too. Can you imagine what the world would be like if we all shared our joy with one another? Look how big the balloon is now. Wow. Another thing that brings me joy are Skittles. And we use a lot of these at Valley Kids. I love Skittles. Now we're going to pretend that these Skittles, they represent joy. Now in the Christmas story, there was a lot of joy. You see, Mary, she was filled with joy when she realised she was expecting a baby. And the wise men were filled with joy when they saw the star. The angels brought glad tidings of great joy. And God gives us joy when we follow Jesus. The cup is now full of joy. But the kind of joy that God gives us is not just this kind of joy. The kind of joy that God gives us is more than that. He gives us overflowing joy. Let's watch what happens when I turn the cup over. The kind of joy that God gives us is not temporary. It's not something that we lose. Like when we get a present at Christmas, we get excited and we get full of joy, but then we lose it after a while. No, the kind of joy that God gives us is always there. It's never ending. Even though we can go through sad times or tough times, God's joy is always there. And it's always overflowing. Wow. I wonder, can you share some of your joy this Christmas?
The last candle that we light is always white, and it's always lit on Christmas Day.
This candle is to represent Jesus' birthday. Christmas Day is the time when we think about Jesus' birth.
We remember about hope and hope that God keeps his promises. We remember about peace and that peace is a gift from God.
We remember about love because God showed us how to love. And we remember about joy because we know Jesus personally. We also think about Jesus coming back again.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, everybody!